Dr. Sangeeta Sharma, Associate Professor, पीजी डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, गवर्नमेंट इंटर कॉलेज बीकानेर। आज हम एमएससी फाइनल फिजिकल एजुकेशन के 9th ए पेपर में यूनिट 4 के अंतर्गत इक्वेशन ऑफ स्टेट पढ़ेंगे। द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ कैन बी डिफाइंड इन टू वेज, आइदर बाय यूज of tabulated data or by state equation. Perfect gas law. Both of these approaches have been developed by observation of the behavior of fluid when they undergo simple processes. It has been possible to model the behavior of such fluid from molecular models. For example, the kinetic theory of gas. Ideal gas law. The ideal and perfect gas law can be developed from a number of simple experiments or a simple molecular model. First, the experimental approach will be considered if a fixed mass of a single component fluid is contained in a closed system, then two processes can be proposed. First, the volume of the gas can be changed by varying the pressure while maintaining the temperature constant. The volume of the system can be changed by varying the temperature while maintaining the pressure constant. The first process is an isothermal one and is the experiment proposed by Boyles to define Boyle's law. The second process is an isobaric one and used to define Charles' law. The process is executed in one first can be described under the volume is the function of pressure at constant temperature. The second one, volume, is the function of temperature at constant pressure. Since the pressure can be undergone independently, then the relationship between the three properties is shown by equation 3. Equation 3 is a functional form of a equation of state of a single component fluid. It can be seen to obey the two property rule, which state that any property of a single component fluid or a constant composition mixture can be defined as a function of two independent properties. The actual mathematical relationship has to be found from experiment and then can be derived by knowing that if the property V is a continuous function of the other two properties P and T. So we can define dV is equal to delta V upon delta P, constant temperature dP, plus delta V upon delta T, constant dt, or equation 4. If delta V upon delta P constant temperature and delta V upon delta T constant pressure can be evaluated, then the gas law will be defined. It is possible to evaluate the first derivative by a Boyle's law experiment and second by Charles' law from Boyle's law. PV is equal to constant delta P upon delta V at constant temperature is equal to minus P upon V, equation 6. From Charles' law, V upon T is a constant and delta V upon delta T at constant pressure V upon T. Substituting equation 6 and 8 into 4, dV is equal to minus VdP upon P plus V upon T dt. Equation number 9. integrated to this equation gives PV upon T is equal to constant. This equation is known as the ideal gas law. The equation contains number of information about the internal energy of the fluid and does not define the specific heat capacities. If the specific heat capacities are not function of temperature, then the gas is said to be obey the perfect gas law. If the specific heat capacities are functions of temperature, then gas is called ideal gas. It is possible to define two coefficients from equation 4, which are analogous to concept used for describing the properties of materials. The first is called isothermal compressibilities or isothermal bulk molecules K. This is defined as the volumetric strain produced by a change in the pressure, giving K is equal to -1 upon V, delta V upon delta P at constant temperature, which is equal to -1 upon V, delta V upon delta P as constant temperature. This is equation 11. The negative sign is introduced because an increase in pressure produces a decrease in volume, and hence delta V upon delta P is always less than 0. It is more convenient to have a coefficient with a positive value, and the negative sign achieves this. The isothermal compressibility of a fluid is analogous to the Young's modules of a solid. The other coefficient that can be defined is a coefficient of expansion beta. This is defined as volumetric strain produced by a change in temperature, giving beta is equal to 1 upon V, delta V upon delta T at constant pressure is equal to 1 upon V, delta V upon delta T at constant pressure, equation 12. The coefficient of expansion is analogous to the coefficient of thermal expansion of solid material. Hence, equation 4 may be written as delta V upon V is equal to minus K dP plus beta dt. Equation 13. The ideal gas law applies to gases in the superheat phase. This is because when gases are superheated, they obey the kinetic theory of gases, in which the following assumptions are made. First, molecules are solid spheres. Second, molecules occupy a negligible proportion of total volume of the gas. Third, there are number of forces of attraction between the molecules, but there are infinite forces of repulsion on contact. If a gas is not superheated, the molecules are close together, and the assumptions are less valid. This has led to the development of other models which take into account the interaction between the molecules. The van der Waals equation of state. In an attempt to overcome the limitations of the perfect gas equation, a number of modifications have been made to it. The two most obvious modifications are to assume first the diameter of the molecules are an appreciable fraction of the mean distance between them, and the mean free path between collision. This basically means that the volume occupied by the molecule is not negligible. Second, the molecule exert force of attraction which vary with the distance between them, while still exerting infinite force of repulsion on contact. First, if it is assumed that the molecule occupy a significant part of the volume occupied by the gas, then equation 10 can be modified to P is equal to RT V minus V. Equation 14, B is the volume occupied by the molecules. This is Clausius equation of state. Second, allowing for the force of attraction between molecules give the van der Waals equation of state, which is written as P is equal to RT upon V minus V minus A upon V square, equation 15. This graph shows 5 isotherms for water calculated using van der Waals equation. It can be seen that equation 15 is a significant important improvement over the perfect gas law as the state of the water approaches the saturated liquid and vapor lines. The lines at 374 degrees centigrade is the isotherm of the critical temperature. This line passes through the critical point and follows closely the saturated vapor line. At the critical temperature, the isotherm is close to a rectangular hyperbola which would be predicted for a perfect gas. At temperatures below the critical isotherm, the isotherms are no longer monotonic but exhibit the characteristic of a cubic equation. While this characteristic is not in agreement with empirical experience, it does result in the correct form of function in the saturated liquid region, which could never be achieved by a perfect gas law. It is possible to resolve the problem of the correct pressure to use for an isotherm in two-phase region by considering the Gibbs function, which must remain constant during the evaporation process. This results in a constant pressure horizontal line which obey an equilibrium relationship described in fraction 4 figure 1 shows the behavior of a substance obeying the van der Waals equation of the state approaches that of a perfect gas when first the temperature is above the critical temperature and second the pressure is low compared with the critical pressure. The best known other equation of state are